Well, good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you here live to Liberty High School, where the postseason and the road to the Jacksonville Bowl starts tonight here on Central Illinois Sports. It is a Class A regional quarterfinal between two teams that know themselves and know each other very well. And the visiting team tonight, the Payson Seymour Indians, as they'll take on the host school, the Liberty Eagles, in a 7-versus-8 matchup that promises to be one of the best regional quarterfinals in the state of Illinois. You are watching the Great Rivers Bank pregame show live from Liberty. We'll step aside to tell you about some of the wonderful sponsors here on Central Illinois Sports. When we come back, we'll get you ready for this one. It's the Indians and the Eagles. Don't go anywhere. We're right back after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Gobble gobble! I'm Casey French with Cascom. Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and your house is going to be full of family, including in-laws and kids. You might just become the turkey if your Wi-Fi, or whatever the hip lingo the kids are calling it, isn't up to par. Call Cascom today and sign up for our gig services for only $99.95 a month for 6 months. Already a customer? Upgrade for only $109.95 a month. Dads who want the game as a side dish, you're welcome. Call today, 1-800-252-1799. And we thank you for trusting us with internet, cable, and phone all year long. Thank you from Cascom.
Welcome you back here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank, locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal, here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Well, for the road team here tonight, that is the Payson Seymour Indians, a record of 16-14, 5-4 this season in the West Central Conference. Tyler Dushinsky back at the helm here. He's got a regional under his belt already. He'd like to find a way to make a path to get another one here this season. He's got quite the player that can help lead the path there. That is Blake Schwartz, the now all-time leading scorer in Payson Seymour basketball history, surpassing Paul Lentz last week in a loss against Macomb. Very talented scorer very physical player, loves to put himself in the way of the ball and put his body on the line for this team, and he's got a lot of other great athletes to help him out as well, along in the way of Brody Deeker, Lane Barker, Landon Gooding, Nick Boone, and a whole lot more. This is a team that likes to put up a lot of shots if they get the opportunity, a team that can also kind of slow the basketball down if they need to, something new that we've seen out of Payson Seymour here a little bit more this year. They can put the basketball into a half-court set and slow this game down if they need to, and they might have to do that here today against a high-flying Liberty Eagles offense that is very capable of scoring a lot of points if you give them the opportunity. Payson Seymour took 5th place at the Saki Turkey Tournament, champions of the Mississippi Valley Invitational Tournament at Menden at Christmas time, and consolation champions of the Winchester Invitational Tournament. We'll step aside for another break here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, we'll tell you about the home team. It's the Liberty Eagles. Don't go anywhere. You're watching IHSA Regional Quarterfinal action right here on Central Illinois Sports.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are and where you want to go and designs a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today at SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. Northwestern Mutual is the marketing name for Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company and its subsidiaries in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time homebuyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Welcome you back here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the experts at Great Rivers Bank. Locations in Barry, Pittsfield, Liberty, and Hannibal, serving the entire region and beyond. And hey, check out that online loan application tool at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Well, the home team on the scoreboard tonight is the Liberty Eagles, 17-12 on the season, an impressive 7-3 in the West Central Conference this season. What's most notably impressive about that is the youth movement here at Liberty. A very impressive roster of youngsters led by the talented sophomore Vince Cramsey. He's got a very feisty point guard in the name of Tate Huber along his side, along with sophomores Reed Sparrow and Gavin Edgar. The lone senior on this squad is Jack Sparrow, the 6'4 senior. He is a beast inside. They're going to need him to balance out tonight with that hot outside shooting that Liberty is very capable of, especially in their own barn here tonight. Should be a lot of fun here This Liberty team is very capable. They scored near 80 points in a heck of a win over Mendon Unity here earlier this season. They blew the doors off of Augusta Southeastern in an impressive three-point shooting exhibition early in the season. It is a high-flying team, a team that sometimes may get a little too fast for its own good, but Dan Sparrow likes them to play loose and lets that ball fly quite often out of the hands of these young Eagles. We will step aside for another break. On the Great Rivers Bank pregame show as the wonderful sounds of the Liberty Pep Band entertain us here at the Eagles Nest. When we come back, we'll get you ready for the rest of the week here on Central Illinois Sports and more. It's IHSA postseason basketball here on Central Illinois Sports.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Re-elect Mayor Gary Mendenhall, a vision for a stronger Pittsfield. Under Mayor Gary Mendenhall's leadership, Pittsfield has thrived, growing stronger, safer, and more vibrant each day. With a focus on community, progress, and collaboration, Mayor Mendenhall has worked tirelessly to improve our city's infrastructure, support local businesses, and invest in our future. But there's still more to be done. Why vote for Mayor Gary Mendenhall? Proven leadership. Mayor Mendenhall has a track record of delivering results for Pittsfield. He's navigated challenges with determination, always putting our city first. Commitment to community. Gary's leadership is grounded in listening to the people of Pittsfield. He believes that progress comes when we work together, and he's always been an advocate for every neighborhood. A vision for the future, with bold ideas for sustainable growth, better public services, and fiscally sound policies, Mayor Mendenhall's plan for Pittsfield's future is one we can all believe in. This election is about continuing the momentum and making sure Pittsfield remains a great place to live, work, and raise a family. Let's keep the progress going. Vote for experience. Vote for leadership. Vote for Mayor Gary Mendenhall. This ad paid for by Gary Mendenhall for mayor.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
Welcome you back here live on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Just about 2 minutes to opening ceremonies here at Liberty. We remind you the rest of this week, we will be at the Griggsville Perry Regional on Wednesday with semifinal action. The winner of this one heads there to take on top-seeded Route, most likely, as they host Western this evening. On the opposite side, Charlie and the gang will have action from the 2A Regional all week at Pittsfield, as top-seeded Williamsville, one of the top-seeded 2A teams in the entire state, will be featured at Voschel Gymnasium coming up on Wednesday and Friday. From there on, we'll tell you more about our sectional and super sectional coverage coming up on the NFHS network. And it should be a wild ride as we get you all the way through super sectional action here in the IHSA ranks. We'll step aside for one last break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, the Farm and Home starting lineups and more. Don't go anywhere. It's high school basketball here live on Central Illinois Sports.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Keppy. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
High quality, low price. High quality, low price. Yeah, put our private brands against any name brand, and right now all of our private brands are on sale. Here are a few of the favorite deals. For men's and women's, we got 25% off Noble work pants. We got $5 off all of our best dang work tees. Our up and coming thread grit jeans are under $30, and you can take 20% off all Noble socks and Muds boots. And all this is on sale, including our new Black Diamond shelving. You get $50 off this piece. Heavy duty wipes are under $10, plus 25% off all Black Diamond tools. Plus, if you're looking for a new chair, this is $25. And where else are you going to find a 30-ounce tumbler for under $8?
Time to get you ready for basketball here with the Farm and Home starting lineups. Farm and Home Supply, snacks, hoodies, power tools, and lawn chairs. No other place has it all like your local Farm and Home Supply. Stop by and see them today. Starting 5 for Tyler Dushinsky's Payson Seymour Indians. A 5'10 senior guard is number 4, Lane Barker. A 6'1 guard, a senior, number 14, is Brody Deeker. The leading scorer in Indians history is a 6'1 guard, a senior, number 23, Blake Schwartz. A 6'1 junior guard is number 24, Nolan Sparks. And rounding out the starting 5, the big 6'2 bruiser, the senior forward, number 44, Nick Boone. It's Lane Barker, Brody Deeker, Blake Schwartz, Nolan Sparks, and Nicholas Boone for the 16 and 14 Payson Seymour Indians. Tyler Dushinsky, Austin Kramberg, and Brenton Hannell at the helm on the sideline. On the opposite side for Dan Sparrow, 17 and 12 Liberty Eagles. A 6'3 sophomore guard, number 1 is Vince Cramsey. At guard, a 5'9 sophomore. Number 2 is Tate Hubert. A third guard is the 6'2 sophomore, number 22, Gavin Edgar. At one forward, the 6'4 sophomore, number 10 is Reed Sparrow. And at the other side, the 6'4 senior, number 30, Captain Jack Sparrow. Dan Sparrow and Adam Lee on the sidelines for the 17 and 12 Liberty Eagles. Again, they're starting 5, Vince Cramsey, Tate Hubert, Reed Sparrow, Gavin Edgar, and Jack Sparrow. This gym is absolutely packed here tonight. What an absolutely fun environment here for high school basketball as we show it to you live on Central Illinois Sports. Brian Shoemaker on the call. My wonderful young friend Jack Weedholder running the camera for us here this evening from the Eagles Nest. Brad Gooding, Rusty Miller, Bob Bockham, 3 of the most experienced officials you could ask for in Western Illinois here to run this one. Should be a heck of a show. So glad you're tuning in. Tell a friend to tune in. We've got high school basketball here on Central Illinois Sports. Opening tip is up, and it'll be controlled here by Liberty to the delight of all the fans here in red. Liberty in the home whites, red numbers and letters with a little bit of black trim on those jerseys. On the opposite side, Payson Seymour in the road royal blues with white numbers, trim, and lettering. Huber will control the basketball here on the first possession of the contest. Man-to-man look here for Payson Seymour as Liberty works it across the top of the perimeter. Huber tries to drive in, goes up against Schwartz, loses his footing, and it'll be a turnover. First of the contest here against Liberty and against the young guard in Tate Huber. For Payson Seymour, this is a team that's been a season of ups and downs in its 16 and 14 season, lost 5 of its first 6 games and rebounded to win 5 of their first 6. After that, it's been about a 500 road all the way as the first shot is up and good as Lane Barker knocks it down from long range. Payson with the early 3-0 lead here on our Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Huber's first shot is no good. Boone almost gets the rebound. Instead, it comes down into the hands of Barker. Payson Seymour on the run with it. Boone gets blocked. Huber's got the basketball. He'll drive in, shot up, no good, and the rebound's going to come down into the hands of Brody Deeker. His older brother was quite the basketball player 2 years ago that led Payson Seymour to a heck of a regional championship. Barker's 3, no good. Boone fighting for the rebound, he'll get it. Gets caught, triple teamed underneath, gets it back out into the hands of Schwartz. He'll drive in, goes through 3 defenders up high with it. Boone with the rebound. Goes up off the glass, that one can't fall. Finally comes down into the hands of Reed Sparrow. Stolen away though by Schwartz. He'll get it, can't finish, and Reed Sparrow will collect another rebound here for Liberty. A wild series of events that results in no points for Payson Seymour on that trip down the floor, as now Huber will get it on the right side. Surveys the scene, gets it into Reed Sparrow at the high block. He'll try to battle in against Deeker. Kicks it back out, working around the perimeter. Huber now into the hands of Jack Sparrow. Long three is up and good. Captain Jack Sparrow knocks it down from long range. His first three of the contest. He had 39 in an impressive win over Pittsfield just last week at Voschel. It's full court pressure here from Liberty. Deeker gets it across the time stripe. Kicks it over to Sparks on the left wing. Back up to Schwartz, and they'll reset here with 5:38 left to go in the first. A little bit of a zone now for Liberty. They'll get it over to Sparks on the right side. Flashing through his Deeker at the low block. Nothing there. Sparks nowhere to go in the corner. Gets tipped away. Cramsey had his hands on it. He'll knock it out of bounds. It'll go back to Payson Seymour. They'll toss it way into the backcourt as Sparks will bring it across the time stripe. Over to Lane Barker. To Deeker on the high block. Nice backdoor cut to Lane Barker. Shot is up and good. Barker knocks down his first two of the contest. It's a 5-3 lead here for Payson Seymour. Barker's got 5 on the night so far. Huber handles the ball for this team. He has 3.5 assists, 3 steals a game. Doesn't get high in the scoring column, though, very much for the Eagles as Captain Jack goes up with it. High off the glass, shot's no good. Rebound comes down to Lane Barker. Looks up the floor, doesn't have anybody as everyone's overloaded on the left side. Deeker's going to get a load of steam, goes up, gets blocked. Sparrow with a big block. Here comes Cramsey with the basketball. Works to the left side, 2 defenders. Runner with the right hand up and good. Vince Cramsey gets a bucket. We're tied back up at 5 here. 4:33 left to go in the first quarter on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. They work it into Nick Boone. Back out to Schwartz on the left wing. Barker will fire up a 3 from the right side. That one will miss the mark. And Reed Sparrow will get the rebound for Liberty. Huber with the basketball into the hands of Cramsey, one of the leading scorers on this team. Runner with the right hand is up and good. He's got a soft touch and a pretty one at that. Liberty takes the lead 7-5, just halfway through our opening period. Almost stolen away as Reed Sparrow saw that one coming from a mile away, and they're going to change their mind, and they're going to say it is going to go to Liberty. Dalton Phillips will come in for the first time for Payson Seymour, the 6-foot senior forward. Where's number 20 in your program? Officials are going to talk this one over here, and they're going to decide which way it's going to go. They do confer it's going to go to Liberty. Payson Seymour fans not excited about that call. Huber brings it across the time stripe. Cramsey will fire one from long range. That shot no good, and Deeker will let it roll out of bounds, and Payson Seymour will have it. Payson Seymour has flexed its muscle against some of the area's best this season. A 9-point loss on the road at Jacksonville route, an impressive 11-point loss, if you can phrase it that way, at Quincy Notre Dame. They've also played well against West Central in 2 tries this season. Deeker gets the basketball, gets double teamed in the corner. He's going to lose it. Now we're going to get a foul against Liberty. Foul's going to go against Gavin Edgar. It'll be his first, team first of the quarter here with 3:34 left to go in the opening period. They'll get the basketball into the hands of Barker. Now back up to Phillips near the top of the key. He'll find Schwartz. Schwartz, to all of his offensive accomplishments, told Don Krim from Muddy River News this week he wouldn't have become the all-time leading scorer without the rest of his team. Basketball was tipped there. It's going to go out of bounds back to the Indians. Sparks will check back in for Payson Seymour. Also checking in for the first time, Ashton Baker, the 6'5 senior forward. Where's number 40? As he'll see some early minutes here in this regional quarterfinal. Payson Seymour not afraid to go deep into their bench here. Tyler Dushinsky likes to use a lot of the pieces at his disposal. He'll get it to Baker on the high block. Passes it over to Sparks. Baseline fake. Runner up with it. Shot no good. Loose ball rebound comes down to Tate Huber. He's on the run and he's fast. Loses the basketball as he got tied up with Phillips. Liberty will recover. And here comes Jack Sparrow with it. And it's going to be a charge as Schwartz got his body in on it. Foul will go against Jack Sparrow. It'll be his first, team second. Blake Schwartz loves to take those charges, the team's leading charge taker this season for Payson Seymour. Barker double team, splits through defenders in the corner. He'll drive all the way in, runner with the left hand up and good. Lane Barker having a great first quarter as we're tied up with 7, and Barker's got all 7 for Payson Seymour. Huber will cross the time stripe. Cramsey on the left side, everyone else overloaded on the right. They'll give it to Jack Sparrow. His long three is up and good. Jack Sparrow knocks it down again. Seniors play different in the postseason. Jack Sparrow's got 6, Liberty's got 10 in the lead. Sparks, cross-court pass over to Barker. Drives into the lane, back up to Sparks. Little runner right in the middle of the lane there for Lane Barker is good. He's got all 9 of Payson's points. Huber looks back to Dan Sparrow for instruction. Assistant last season at Liberty. He was also an assistant the last time that the Eagles went to the state tournament. They kick it back out to Huber. 3 is no good, and the rebound collected by Blake Schwartz. Sparrow also coached at Jacksonville for a short period of time. Won the Crimson's last regional. That was all the way back in 2000, back when it was only 2 classes. Little give and go to Schwartz. He'll drive, Barker. That shot no good. Payson Seymour gets the rebound. Baker loses the handle on it. Cramsey with the steal. Tries to throw it down into the hands of Edgar. Instead, it's stolen away by Schwartz. Down into the corner. Barker's 3 off the back of the iron. No good. Ashton Baker gets a second chance here. He'll throw it away, though. Edgar got a hand on it, but Payson Seymour still holds on to it. Schwartz fires a 3, and it's good. Blake Schwartz gets on the board. Payson Seymour regains the lead. It's 12-10. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Jack Sparrow up against Baker. Easy work there for Jack Sparrow. Puts in 2 more. We're tied back up at 12. Barker works to the right side. Phillips in the lane. 30 seconds left to go here in the opening period. Baker will fire up a 3. He knocked down a couple the other night as he had double figures in a double overtime loss against Griggsville Perry. That one will not hit the mark. Brody Deeker will come back in along with Nick Boone for Payson Seymour as Baker and Phillips will make their way to the bench. 21 seconds left to go here in the opening frame. The Eagles slowly set here as Tyler Dushinsky says stay within the confines of the lane. 9 seconds left to go. Edgar with the basketball over to Cramsey. He has not had a lot of shots here in the opening period. They hand it off. Reed Sparrow from way downtown. That one misses the mark, and it's the end of the first period. Liberty 12, Payson Seymour 12. We've got second quarter play-by-play your way coming up here in 1 minute.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Welcome back here on Central Illinois Sports as it is an exciting first quarter of action here, tied up at 12. Lane Barker with 9 points for Payson Seymour. Jack Sparrow with 8 so far here for Liberty. A very high-paced first quarter. We'll see how the teams settle down here in the second. It'll be Payson Seymour basketball to start the second frame here as they'll work it over to Schwartz. Deeger. Pass to the corner. It's Barker. His 3 in and out, no good, and Vince Cramsey will get the rebound for Liberty. On the run is Tate Huber. Works over to the right side. Sparrow up at the high block. He'll try to clear some room for Huber. The sophomore drives in, kicks it right back out into the hands of Jack Sparrow. They'll try to get a backdoor pick for Cramsey. Nothing there this time, and Liberty will reset 30 seconds into the frame. Huber will fire one up. His shot off the mark, and Lane Barker will get the rebound. And here come the Indians on the run. Deeker behind the back dribble into the hands of Schwartz. He's double-teamed, nowhere to go, throws that one away. Cramsey comes up with it. Cramsey averages 3.2 steals a game for this team. Into the hands of Huber. He'll drive in, up off the baseline, and good. Tate Huber knocks one down. Liberty regains the lead, 14-12. A minute gone by here in the second. Deeker on the high flash, gets it back out to Schwartz. He's guarded by Cramsey near the top of the key. Down to Sparks. Three from the left corner, no good. And Huber will get the rebound for the Eagles. He wants to push the tempo. Reed Sparrow gets it across the time stripe. He'll drive in strong against Deeker, loses the basketball, turnover against Liberty. Deeker, ball fake, almost got away with steps. Tries to toss it into Boone, and we're going to get a timeout taken by Tyler Dushinsky before the shot goes up. Liberty leads 14-12. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. We're right back with you here in 1 minute on Central Illinois Sports.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Payson Seymour takes the Adams Fiber timeout. For the best internet speeds available, that's up to 1 gigabit. That means you'll never buffer while watching high school basketball here on Central Illinois Sports. Visit followthefiber.net to learn more. Payson Seymour takes the timeout here. Maybe saying let's slow things down just a little bit. Payson has been at a very high pace here in this first quarter and into the second. They'll get the basketball out to the big man and Nick Boone, a very talented football player and has turned into a nice basketball player for this squad for Payson Seymour over the past 2 years. Sparks picks up the basketball. They try to get it into Boone. He'll go up around Sparrow. Shot off the glass, no good. Deeker comes in for the rebound. He's got it. Drives baseline. Gets tipped away. Goes right into the hands of Barker. He'll go up with it. He'll get fouled and go to the free throw line. Will Lane Barker. Officials say the foul will go against Jack Sparrow for Liberty. For Sparrow, that's already his second of the contest. First of the quarter here against Liberty as Lane Barker makes his way to the free throw line. First one's up as it gets very quiet here, and it also goes through the net. Waters Concrete, offering quality concrete for your new build drives, decorative patios, sidewalks. Anything with concrete, Waters Concrete is the man for you. 309-252-1052 for Waters Concrete. Barker's second one up and good. Knocks both of them down. He averages 12.8 a contest. Second leading scorer on this team for Payson Seymour. It's a quick three out of the hands of Jack Sparrow. No good, and Deeker will get the rebound for Payson. Payson Seymour playing against the noise of a very loud and full Liberty student section here tonight. They'll work the basketball into Schwartz. Over on the left wing, gets it into Deeker, tosses it down into the short corner to Boone. Nowhere to go as Payson is overloaded here on the left side. Back into Deeker. Free throw line, back out to Barker. They'll get it to Sparks. He's got a lane. He runs in with the left-handed layup and good. Nolan Sparks with a basket. It's his first 2 of the contest. Payson Seymour leads 16-14 here on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. 5 minutes left to go here in the first half. They get it into Huber. Spin around fader is up and good for Tate Huber. That's the kind of basketball Tate Huber likes to play. A little bit loose, a little bit chaotic. He can knock down some shots when he gets the opportunity in that way. We're tied back at 16. Down into the corner to Barker. They'll quickly work it around here at the perimeter. This is Sparks with the basketball as Barker flashes. Nothing there. Sparks drives in, gets a little bit of a lane. Shots up, no good. Fight for the loose ball rebound gets picked up by Jack Sparrow. Eagles will be on the run here with 4:24. Nobody's going to get in the way of Cramsey. He'll go up with the left hand. Shot's no good. He'll miss it, and Sparks will get the rebound for Payson Seymour. Phillips will check back in for the Indians coming up on the next dead ball. Barker, free throw line jumper. Nice catch and shoot play for Lane Barker. Knocks it down. He's already in double figures with 13 points tonight as Payson Seymour's got an 18-16 lead. Huber drives in, gets caught by Schwartz. Nice little bounce pass into Reed Sparrow. Rolls up and in. Reed Sparrow knocks down 2. We are tied at 18, folks. Tell a friend to get tuned into this one. Cross-court pass back over to Deeker. Surveys the seam, nowhere to go here. Barker, free throw line, kicks it back out to Sparks. Left corner 3 is no good. Boone fights for the rebound. Gets it in. Nick Boone puts it back up and in on the offensive board and bucket. Nick Boone leading this team in rebounds, gets 6.3 a contest. Liberty will reset now as Payson Seymour enjoys an 18-20 lead. Edgar with the basketball. They have kept a tight eye on Vince Cramsey so far here. He'll fire one up from the right elbow. Shot up, no good. Rebound grabbed by Brody Deeker for Payson. Indians on the run with it here. Long bounce pass over into Lane Barker. Quickly into the short corner. Boone gets triple teamed. Opens it up here for Payson. Deeker comes in. Bumps into the lane. Shot up, no good. He'll get his own rebound. Goes up off the glass with it. Easy put back for Brody Deeker. Payson Seymour with their largest lead of the contest. It's only 4, 22-18. Edgar with it, as Ashton Baker will also check in for Payson Seymour. Sparrow tried to bump into everybody. No call. We play on. Here comes Payson Seymour on the run. Sparks over to Schwartz. Transition bucket for Payson Seymour, and Dan Sparrow says, let's take a timeout. Payson Seymour, the largest lead of the contest is 6 right now, 24-18. We're on an Adams Fiber timeout. We'll be right back with you here in 1 minute on Central Illinois Sports.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Fostered Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
Welcome you back as Liberty takes their first Adams Fiber timeout here of the contest. For reliable, worry-free internet that doesn't buffer and can handle whatever life throws at you, Adams Fiber is local and provides the ultimate internet experience available. Visit followthefiber.net to learn more about our good friends at Adams Fiber and Adams Experts. Payson Seymour on a little bit of a run here as they open up a 6-point advantage with 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Hubert surveys the seam. He'll pull back to the Eagles logo here at the middle of the nest and reset for the offense in white. Jack Sparrow, ball fake, tries to drive baseline, guarded by Boone. And we're going to get a foul as Nick Boone gets just a little bit too much contact there for the big man from Payson. It'll be his first foul of the contest for Payson Seymour as Dalton Phillips will check back in for Boone. These two teams have played twice already this season. First was at the very first game of the season at the Saki Turkey Tournament in Pittsfield, as Liberty won that one, And now Sparrow will go in, He'll shot, no up and no good. Fight for the loose ball rebound. Huber comes up with it. Nice bounce pass into Jack Sparrow up off the glass and good. Sparrow gets the deuce. Huber gets the dime. 24-20. But these two teams have played each other twice. It's only been six-point contests. The first at the Saki tournament was a three-point shooting bonanza. Reed Sparrow knocked down 7 3-pointers. Schwartz knocked down 6. Barker knocked down 5. These two teams played just a couple of weeks ago at Payson on homecoming night for the Indians. As the shot from Schwartz is no good, Barker is going to fight for the rebound. And Payson came away the winner in that one. And Phillips is going to go up. He's going to get fouled. Foul's going to go against Gavin Edgar. His second, team second of the quarter. Edgar and Jack Sparrow both in foul trouble early here for the Liberty Eagles. Phillips' first free throw up off the glass and good. Great Rivers Bank here to help you with all of your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Give Damon a call at 217-285-4404 for Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank. Phillips goes up. He'll miss the mark there. And Baker will come give him a break real quick. Less than a minute to go here in the first half. It has been a dynamite, fun contest here at the Eagles' Nest, and we expected nothing less out of these two teams. Huber with the basketball. Gets over to Jack Sparrow in the corner. That's Edgar up at the block. He'll set a pick, stop and pop from the free throw line for Tate Huber's up and good. Tate Huber's already got 6. Averages 4.1 a contest. 30 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Deeger runs in, gets stopped, has to kick it back out. They'll get it back to him as they get it to Schwartz. Double teamed in the corner, 16 seconds left to go in the second. Schwartz, nice ball fake, drives baseline, gets past everybody, goes up with it, won't fall, but he'll go to the free throw line for 2 more tries. Jack Sparrow's going to pick up the foul. That's going to be the third for Sparrow here in the contest, third of the quarter against Liberty. Schwartz will make his way to the free throw line. 13 points a game, 2 assists as he knocks down the first. Reels Concrete, north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Reels is your local headquarters for concrete, lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, so much more. Stop by and see him in person or call 217-285-5013 for Reels Concrete. Second one is up and good for Schwartz. He's got 7 now in the first half. Long shot from Cramsey to end the try, and he may not have known how much time was left on the clock as he fired it up with about 3 seconds left. Payson Seymour will have 7/10 of a second to try and get this basketball in and get a shot up. They'll get it to Schwartz. He'll fire it up from about 3/4 court. Had the strength, but just a little bit off the mark, and that'll wrap things up here in the first half. We've reached the Little Jess Motors halftime show as Payson Seymour leads Liberty 27-22. We've got halftime stats and more coming up your way here in just a few minutes on Central Illinois Sports.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator, Mojaves, and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
I'm Kendra Conkrite, and I'm asking for your vote for Pikeland School Board on April 1st. In my work as a physician, I get to see and care for many young people in our community. Their health, safety, and education are always my top priority. By serving on the school board, I feel that I can have an even greater impact and would be honored to serve in this role. When you vote on April 1st, please vote for me, Kendra Conkrite, for Pikeland School Board.
Paid for by Kendra Conkrite for Pikeland School Board. Your equipment has specific needs based on the work you do and the environment you work in. How you manage the life cycle of your equipment influences your lubricant decisions. Schaefer's specialized lubricant products are designed with you in mind. From synthetic engine oils, hydraulic fluids, greases, and gear lubes, our products help you own equipment longer, operate more efficiently, and reduce hassles. Contact local Schaefer representative Jerry Rohn at 217-248-7576. That's 217-248-7576 for Jerry Rohn and Schaefer Specialized Lubricants.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
I'm attracted, I got to have it. It's like magic, I'm so dramatic. Call it classic, reach out and drop it. Super massive, feels like I'm hello.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome you back here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show as Liberty trails Payson Seymour 27-22 here in our 1A regional quarterfinal from Liberty. It has been a back and forth, up-tempo contest here so far in this one as we tell you about our good friends at Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Quincy. Family owned and operated, their staff will make the car buying process simple and make sure each customer's needs are satisfied. Learn more online at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them in person at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. First half shooting percentages look a little bit like this for Liberty. They are shooting 10 of 23 from the field, 2 of 9 from long range. They have not been to the free throw line yet, which is saying something for a team that has a little bit of a bruiser and a little bit of a drive mentality to get in and get some fouls and get to the free throw line. On the opposite side for Payson Seymour, they shoot 11 of 29 in the first half, 3 of 9 from long range, 5 of 6 from the charity stripe are the Indians as they enjoy a 5-point advantage here. We'll need to get the scoreboard updated to get that correct for you. Largest lead of the contest so far was 6 for Payson Seymour. Jack Sparrow with 3 fouls already. Gavin Edgar with 2 for Liberty. On the opposite side, no one really with any fouls for Payson Seymour. Nick Boone just has 1. We will step aside for another break here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. When we come back, we'll get you halftime scoring and more. It's the IHSA Regional Quarterfinal from Liberty. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
At Farmers State Bank at Camp Point, we're proud to have been a part of our community for over a century, supporting families, athletes, and fans every step of the way. Just like your favorite Panthers team, we're dedicated to giving our best. With over 100 banks and ATMs throughout the area, we're here to help you on and off the field, no matter where the game takes you. So whether you're cheering in the stands, traveling to the next big game, or just supporting your community, trust Farmers State Bank of Camp Point to be with you all the way. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, where tradition meets hometown pride.
For delicious, authentic Italian pizza and pasta, it's Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield. From delicious appetizers to a wide selection of specialty pizzas and pastas, Gianni's has something everyone will enjoy. Take advantage of the Gianni's Pizza Special, where you can order any extra large pizza and receive a free small one-topping pizza. For carryout or delivery, call 285-4002. That's 285-4002 for Gianni's Pizza on the square in Pittsfield. Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you're looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
Go team, go! Great Rivers Bank has a digital banking app worth cheering for. Move your money, pay your bills, deposit your checks. Hooray! Hooray! Set up a budget, manage your debit card, set up account alerts, and so much more. Our digital banking will give you a reason to stand up and cheer for banking. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Great Rivers Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome you back here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Go see the gang in person at 3431 Main Street in Quincy, or visit them online anytime at littlejessmotor.com to get your next vehicle. You'll be satisfied every time. Andy Douglas in the house, former Liberty coach, now with the Blue Devil program, and he's got a heck of a squad that really hopes to make a deep run here this year. We'll be cheering on the Blue Devils as they begin postseason play here later on this week on Wednesday, as they'll open against O'Fallon. Let's get you through scoring here in the first half for this one. For Payson Seymour, Lane Barker leads his team and leads all scorers with 13 points. Brody Deeger with 2, Dalton Phillips with 1, Blake Schwartz with 7, Nolan Sparks with 2. Ashton Baker has played but not scored. Nick Boone has played and not scored here for Payson Seymour. On the opposite side for Liberty, Vince Cramsey has 4, Tate Huber has 6. Reed Sparrow held to just 2 in the first half. Gavin Edgar has played but not scored. And Jack Sparrow leads his team with 10 points here from the Eagles' Nest. Winner will go on to play top-seeded Jacksonville Route coming up on Wednesday night. Griggsville Perry also in action right now against Edinburgh. Brown County hosting Triopia. And the other part of this puzzle still to be determined here tonight, as winners will move on to the Griggsville Regional on Wednesday. We'll be there with you as well. We're going to step aside for one last break on the Great River Bank Show. When we come back, we'll be right back with second half action and more. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports.
Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Welcome you back to Central Illinois Sports, live from Liberty. Brian Shoemaker along with Jack Weedholder running the camera for us here tonight as we get you ready for the third quarter. Starters on both sides will take the floor here to begin the third period. It is Liberty basketball to start things off in this one, as they'll try to dump it down into Jack Sparrow. He'll try to bully in, goes up against Boone. Shot's no good, but he'll go to the free throw line for the first tries of the night here for Liberty. Foul's going to go against Boone. It'll be his second. Team first for Payson Seymour here in the quarter. For Jack Sparrow, averaging 14.3 points a game, averages 7.5 rebounds and 3 assists to go along with it, as he'll knock down the first one to get Liberty on the board here early. Bowlers Universe on the west side of Pittsfield open Mondays 11 to 10 p.m., Fridays 11 to midnight, and Saturdays 4 to midnight. As the second one goes down, great drafts, food, fun, friends, and a whole lot more at Bowlers Universe. Tanner Cooley comes on the first time here today for Liberty, the 6'2 junior. As they're going to give Jack Sparrow an opportunity to rest here on the defensive side as he's got 3 fouls. Payson Seymour gets their first touch of the third quarter as Barker has it. Still a little bit of a zone look here. Huber near the top. It's going to be tipped, the officials say. And Payson will be able to hold on to it. They'll get it back across the time stripe into the hands of Brody Deeker. Bounce pass over to Sparks. Schwartz flirting around the baseline. They get it into Deeker off a pick from Boone, Almost tipped away. Liberty doing a nice job getting some hands in the passing lanes here so far in this contest. Several balls tipped around in the first half on the Payson Seymour side of the floor. Deeker drives in, goes through everybody and knocks it down. Brody Deeker drives into the hole. Payson Seymour back up by 5. Huber drives in, loses his footing, and they say it's going to be a charge as Schwartz will take another one. The foul will go against Huber on the charge. It'll be his first, team first of the quarter. That's the second charge of the contest here, taken by Blake Schwartz. Schwartz loves to put his body on the line for this team. During the championship of the Mississippi Valley Invitational Tournament, when the Indians rallied back, took a charge with 4 fouls on the floor against Mendon in overtime. They get it to Deeker, baseline, ball fake, kicks it out to Barker, he'll drive in. Nothing there as he gets caught up on the wing. Liberty wanted to travel. Nice dump down from Sparks into Boone. Boone will get fouled, but he'll go up to the free throw line for 2 tries as Huber is going to collect his second. His second, team second. Nick Boone will make his way up to the free throw line here for Payson Seymour. They lead by 5 with 6:22 left to go. Here in the third. Boone eyes up the first out of the right hand and good. Jack Sparrow will come back in. For Nick Boone, not a lot of experience playing basketball, but he has really come a long way, says the Payson coaching staff here, especially this year. The senior fires up the second out of the right hand, rolls around the rim and goes down. Payson Seymour now up by 7, 31-24. Liberty reeling just a little bit here and looking for some answers against this upper-class laden squad from Payson Seymour. Huber will pull things out. Sparrow at the top of the key. They'll give it off to Cramsey. He drives in. Runner with the right hand up off the glass and good. Vince Cramsey stops the bleeding for now. It's 31-26 as Cramsey has 6 for his team. Runner up by Deeker is up and good for the match. 33-26. Reed Sparrow fires one up from the right wing. Shot is no good. Rebound collected now by Barker. Deeker gets it across the time stripe into the hands of Schwartz. He'll fire one up. Left wing 3, no good. Rebound tipped around, fought around, grabbed by Reed Sparrow for Liberty. Eagles on the run. Between the legs dribble for Cramsey. Goes up against Sparks. Runner with the right hand, no good. Gets tipped around. Cramsey will come back up with it for Liberty. Out to Huber. Wide open 3. In and out of the rim, no good. And it's a fight for the rebound. It's going to go the way of Payson Seymour. We'll see who the foul gets called on. Foul's going to go against Reed Sparrow. It's his first, team third of the quarter for Liberty. Baker will come back into the contest here with 5 minutes left to go in the third as Brody Deeker will get a seat. They'll put Baker right into the middle to try and break this press. In the second meeting between these two teams, Payson Seymour was held to single-digit scoring in 3 of the 4 quarters. The only quarter that they won was the third, where they outscored Liberty 17-11, and it's just like that as Barker knocks down another one. Barker has 16. Payson Seymour up by 10. Sparrow for the answer, shot no good. Body's falling on the floor, and we're going to say it's out of bounds the way of Payson Seymour. Deeker will check back into the contest for Payson Seymour as the fans in blue getting energized here. Baker will make his way back to the bench. Sparks. Back over to Barker. 3 up and good. Lane Barker is on fire here tonight for Payson Seymour. It's a 13-point advantage. Barker has 19, and Dan Sparrow takes the Adams Fiber timeout. We'll take it to 39-26. Payson Seymour with the lead. We're right back with you here on Central Illinois Sports.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Get you back to live action as the teams got out of the timeout early, and right there Jack Sparrow goes to work. Getting a quick 2, it's 39-28. It was a 12-5 run for Payson Seymour before the timeout as Liberty gets a quick bucket out of the break. Deeker will drive in, goes up off the glass, shot no good. Boone flying in for the rebound, tries to get it back out to a teammate. He finds Barker, his 3 in and out, no good on the heat check. Cramsey will get the rebound here for Liberty. Eagles want to run. Huber with the basketball, pushes the tempo, drives into the arc, kicks it back out into the hands of Edgar. Cramsey with it, goes up over 3 defenders, rolls around the rim. A pretty touch for Vince Cramsey. And we're going to separate guys here real quick as Schwartz and Jack Sparrow had a couple of words to exchange with each other. Just a couple of seniors playing postseason basketball. Sparks will look up the floor for Payson Seymour. Gets it down into the corner to Nick Boone. 3 minutes left to go here in the third as Payson Seymour continues a 9-point advantage. Stolen away now as Huber gets a hand on it. He'll try and run. Doesn't have numbers. Stops, pops, right-handed runner off the glass, no good. Boone will get the rebound for Payson Seymour. Payson works it around here in a little bit of a slow-down tempo now. It was very fast-paced here in the first half. Things have toned down here just a little bit for the boys in blue. Payson very content here to work and milk a little bit of a clock and be patient with this possession here. The way the third quarter has gone for Liberty, they're probably content to let him. Deeker runs in, goes up against 3. Shot up no good. Boone will get a rebound. He's going to get pushed and hit the deck. It'll be out of bounds for Payson Seymour. Foul's going to go against Reed Sparrow, 4th of the quarter for Liberty. For Reed Sparrow, his second personal foul. They try to get it in to Deeker. He'll go up and muscle his way up for the foul and the free throws. He'll get 2. It's going to be Jack Sparrow picking up his 4th foul for Liberty. 5th of the quarter against the Eagles. It's going to be bonus the remainder of the last 2:06 here for Payson Seymour as Deeker makes his way to the free throw line. Deeker averages 8.3 a game to go along with just under 6 rebounds as the first one rattles around and goes down for Payson. Tommy Schutte will check in for the first time, the 6'2 junior forward, as Sparrow, frustrated, makes his way to the bench. McCartney Storage, located just on the north side of Pittsfield. A great place to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more. Affordable monthly rates. No reason to look anywhere else. Call 217-248-0011 for McCartney Storage. Cramsey goes up with it. Nice, pretty shot. He is a shooter. Payson Seymour cuts it back down to 8. Cramsey starting to light up now. He's in double figures with 10. Jack Sparrow still leads Liberty with 14. Nice dump down into Barker. Goes up high. And Tyler Dushinsky will take the quick timeout. We'll take it too. Payson Seymour up by 10. 1:39 left in the third. We're right back after this Adams Fiber timeout.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Payson takes the Adams Fiber timeout. Their second of the contest. On the floor is Hubert, Cramsey, Edgar, Schutte, and Reed Sparrow for Liberty. It's Schwartz, Sparks, Deeker, Boone, and Barker, the starting five for Payson Seymour. Liberty shooting 17 of 41 from the field so far. Payson Seymour 13 of 32. Long shot up, no good for Liberty. Liberty just shooting 2 of 13 from behind the arc. Payson Seymour shooting 5 of 13, kind of making the difference here in the contest. Deeker runs in, sharp one-handed pass into Barker. He'll get it to Schwartz. 3 is no good. And rebounded by Sparks. He's going to get wrestled up, and they say it'll be a jump ball. And the possession arrow will stay with Payson Seymour with 52 seconds left to go in the third. Box formation for Payson as Schwartz is the inbound man. Gets it into Deeker. Goes up, ball fake, high off the glass, no good. It's tipped around, grabbed now by Gavin Edgar for Liberty. 45 seconds left to go. This is Cramsey with it. Gets it over into the hands of Hubert. Sparrow flashes through the lane, nothing there. They'll work it back to the left side. Cramsey will fire one up from the volleyball line, and it's good. Vince Cramsey, we'd give him 4 points if we could. It's a 3, and it's 42-35 as Cramsey's got 13. Boone into Barker. Loses the basketball. Turnover on Payson. Huber comes up with the steal. 17 seconds. Liberty will have the basketball to begin the fourth. An important possession right here in the contest. 10 seconds. Huber drives in, goes through everybody, tries to dump it off to Schutte. It gets tipped away. Ball still loose. Boone will come up with it. 4 seconds. 3. They'll get it to Schwartz. He's got time to get the layup, try up off the glass, and no good. And that's the end of the third quarter. Payson Seymour 42, Liberty 35. Don't go anywhere. We've got fourth quarter play-by-play your way coming up right after this.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Fourth quarter play-by-play coming up your way here from Liberty as Payson Seymour leads the Eagles 42-35 here in our regional quarterfinal. Winner moves on to the regional semifinals Wednesday night Well, they'll take on the top-seeded Rockets coming up at 6 o'clock from the Nick. Liberty shooting 14 of 34 after 3 quarters of play. Payson Seymour 17 of 44. Eagles are 3 of 14 from behind the arc. Sparrow will fire up a 3. That one will miss the mark entirely and head out of bounds. Barker leads all scorers in the contest with 21. Schwartz and Deeker each have 7 for Payson Seymour. On the opposite side, Sparrow still with 14. Vince Cramsey is heated up now. He's got 13 for Liberty. Nice pass into Barker. Stops, catches at the elbow. Shot up, no around, no good. Boone fighting for the rebound. Loose ball. He knocks it out to Deeker. Payson Seymour gets a second chance opportunity here. Jack Sparrow with 4 fouls here for Liberty. No one in real foul trouble for Payson Seymour. Nick Boone has 2. I believe those are the only fouls that have been called against Payson in the contest. Deeker drives in, draws contact, shot no good. Reed Sparrow will get the rebound for Liberty. Here come the Eagles with it. They try to lob it down into Jack Sparrow. That's Edgar with it. Gavin Edgar, out of nowhere, gives Liberty a sign of life. It's 42-37 as Edgar gets his first basket of the contest. Boone gets tied up with it, and Tyler Dushinsky will take the Adams Fiber timeout. We're right back with you here in 30 seconds on Central Illinois Sports.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler. Say cheese. With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
Hi, my name's Sierra Burns here with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, your low overhead dealership. We have new and used Lincoln Corsairs, Nautiluses, and even the Navigator. Come on out and see our new Lincolns for your next luxury vehicle.
Couple of scoreboard updates here across the ridgeline. Sales Group scoreboard: Riverton defeats Beardstown 71-21 tonight in 2A action. Rushville defeats West Prairie 56-33. Illini West ends Pittsfield's season 51-36. As Illini West will advance to the Pittsfield Regional. Charlie will have coverage of that from Voschel Gymnasium for you all week here as well. Indians with the basketball after they took the timeout. They try to get it into the hands of Deeker. He's bumped, kicks it back out into the hands of Schwartz. Barker will fire up another one. Good. Goodness gracious. Call the fire department because Lane Barker is scorching here tonight. 24 points for Payson Seymour. He has knocked down several triples. Edgar with the basketball, trying to get it into Reed Sparrow in the post. Sparrow will pop out, tries to drive baseline. It'll be a foul there as Deeker gets called for the block. For Deeker, it'll be his first, team first of the quarter against Payson Seymour, just their 3rd foul called in the contest. Jack Sparrow will check back in. Tommy Schutte will get a break for the Eagles. Liberty now playing in front of their home student section as that one gets tipped away as Deeker got around Reed Sparrow just enough to get it out of bounds. They'll get it down into the corner to Cramsey. Tries to drive, tries to spin, nothing there. Nice defense by Sparks. His shot up, no good. It'll be Boone collecting the rebound. 5.5 left to go here in someone's season. Deeker drives up high off the glass and good. Brody Deeker. Back to a 10-point advantage here for Payson Seymour. Deeker's got 9 now as they'll get the basketball into Reed Sparrow. Goes up, tries to bully ball his way in. He'll get the foul and the chance of the free throws here. Deeker's quickly going to pick up his second. Reed Sparrow will make his way up to the free throw line. 13.7 a game, 5.5 rebounds, 2 assists for the 6'4 sophomore. That one does not fall. As Dalton Phillips will check back in here for Payson Seymour. Sparrow, very capable shooter, has been held to just 2 points tonight so far in this ball game. Second one in and out, no good. Boone will get another rebound here for Payson Seymour. So glad you all are joining us here tonight on Central Illinois Sports. We hope you'll continue to join us here through the rest of the week. Liberty tips it away as Cramsey got a hand on it. Barker will race it down back for the Indians. We'll be live from the Nick at 6 and 7:30 on Wednesday night and live at 7 o'clock for the big championship at Griggsville. It's going to be out of bounds as Barker just had the end of his toe on the line, they say. It'll be a turnover. And the officials letting us know that the sidelines have said enough for this evening with 4:42 left to go. Emotions high here in a gym. Two teams that know each other very well. They have played each other twice this season, both close contests. Assistant coach for Liberty, Adam Lee, telling us anytime these two teams get together, you never know how it's going to go. Cramsey draws some separation, goes up, tough shot for Vince Cramsey. If you don't know the name, learn it. He's going to be around for the next couple of years. He's got 15. 47-39 the lead for Payson Seymour. They've got the ball with 4:13 left to go. They get it into Barker. Tries to dump it down into Phillips. Stolen away now as Huber races it down. He'll get it up to Edgar on the right side. Down into the corner to Cramsey. Cramsey, stop, pop, three, right wing, in and out, no good. Racing and fighting for the rebound is Jack Sparrow. He'll get the offensive putback. Dan Sparrow says, let's take a quick timeout. It's back to a 6-point contest. Payson 47, Liberty 41. We're right back here after the Adams Fiber timeout after this.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
I'm attracted, I got to have it. It's like magic, I'm so dramatic. Call it classic, reach out and drop it. Super massive, boost like a hello.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
Liberty will take the timeout. They're down to 2 left in the contest. Payson Seymour has 2 left at their disposal as well with 3:53 left to go here in the ball game. Full court pressure here now from Liberty. Eagles have a little spark of life here after getting a couple of quick buckets and cutting this thing back down to 6. It has been a double-digit lead for Payson most of the contest. Or excuse me, most of the second half, as we'll get a bump here. And that's going to be an end of the night for Jack Sparrow. Deeker draws the foul on Jack Sparrow. It's going to be his 5th. First of the quarter for Liberty. Schutte will check back in. And needless to say, that is a large loss for the Eagles at this juncture in the ballgame. They try to work it down into Deeker. Gets tipped away as Schutte got a hand on it. Sparks will be the inbound man in front of the Payson cheerleaders. They get it into Schwartz. One-hand pass over to Deeker. Down into the corner, Barker. That's been his spot all night. In and out is no good that time, though, as Reed Sparrow will collect the rebound. Huber with the basketball with 3:20 left to go. Sparrow will fire one up. That shot no good. Schutte gets the offensive rebound. Goes up, blocked from behind by Deeker. And another one as Edgar will go up with it. He'll get fouled and he'll go to the free throw line. Will Gavin Edgar for 2. That foul will go against Ashton Baker for Payson Seymour. It's his first, team 3rd. Edgar will step to the free throw line. Average is just 5.3 a game to go along with just under 2.5 rebounds. First one is up and good for Gavin Edgar. The Moose Lodge 420. Check out the Friday meals at the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. New specials each week. The food's hot, the drinks are cold at the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. Edgar second. Rolls in and out, back down and in. We are down to a 43-47 is what we've got on the scoreboard. We'll get that corrected for you. Stolen away now as Edgar gets a hand on it. He'll drive in, tries to go around Sparks. Sparks goes up and Schwartz gets a hand on it. They're going to call the foul. And Edgar goes right back to the free throw line. Schwartz is first, fourth of the quarter, as Tyler Dushinsky says, let's take a timeout. We'll take it too. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. Don't go anywhere. We're right back with you here in 30 seconds on Central Illinois Sports.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2019 Jeep Compass Limited is priced to sell at just $22,500. With only 29,000 miles, leather interior, and new tires, this vehicle is ready to roll off the lot today. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
Payson Seymour takes the Adams Fiber timeout for the fastest internet speeds available. That's up to 1 gigabit. That means you'll never buffer while watching high school postseason basketball here on Central Illinois Sports. Visit followthefiber.net to learn more. Well, if you wear an Apple Watch, every now and then it'll tell you when it gets a little bit loud around you, there's a loud environment alert. That is what my watch just did here at Liberty as the Red Faithful. They're fired up here in the last quarter as their team trying to claw back in from what was a double-digit deficit here early in the second half. Edgar will step to the free throw line. The first shot up, in and good. The 6'2 sophomore wears number 22, eyes up the second. That went off the back of the iron, no good, and Schwartz will get the rebound for Payson Seymour. 3 minutes left to go. Somebody moves on to Griggsville on Wednesday. They'll dump it down into Boone. Nobody there. He'll miss it. And Schutte will race down the rebound for Liberty. Tough toss to Huber on the right side. This is Edgar. He'll fire up a three. That one might have got tipped just a little bit. Reed Sparrow got the rebound. He loses the basketball. Boone comes up with it. Tries to get it to Deeker. It goes out of bounds and back to Liberty. We have seen some chaotic series of events from start to finish in this contest. That is just one of many. Dalton Phillips will check back into the contest for Payson as Boone will make his way to the bench. .231 left. Huber with the basketball. Cramsey one-on-one against Sparks. Drives baseline. Gets cut off. Nowhere to go. Back out to Huber. Reed Sparrow in a high elbow for Liberty. Schutte on the opposite side. Edgar way down in the far corner. It'll be Reed Sparrow. Long three up and good. Reed Sparrow knocks it down. Dan Sparrow racing for a timeout. He'll take it. We are tied at 47. 2 minutes to go. Don't go anywhere. Liberty takes the Adams Fiber timeout. We're right back after this. Liberty takes the Adams Fiber timeout. Each team down to one left in the contest. We are tied at 47. Payson with 4 fouls in the quarter, Liberty with just 1. Eagles will be shooting bonus on the next Indians foul. Schwartz will try and work it across the time stripe. Being bumped by Huber, now double teamed as Edgar comes in, get a high up, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession will stay with Payson Seymour. Tyler Dushinsky and company wanted a foul called on that one. Barker drives in, goes up with the left hand, gets blocked. Also draws a blocking foul, and Lane Barker will head to the free throw line after hitting the deck hard. It'll be the 3rd foul against Reed Sparrow, 2nd of the quarter against the Eagles. Briggsville Perry trailing 2nd-seeded Edinburgh 21-17 at the half. That game all the way over in Edinburgh. That's a haul for the Tornadoes tonight. As Lane Barker will make his way up to the charity stripe for 2 more tries here for Payson Seymour. Out of the left hand of the senior and down through the net. Payson Seymour regains the lead. Barker averages just under 13 a game. 3 rebounds, 3.5 assists. Free throw up, and the second one also up and good. Indians back up by 2. Huber with it, with some full court pressure from Payson Seymour, and now Sparrow will take the timeout. That's going to be the last one of the contest for Liberty. We'll take it too. We're right back after this. Don't go anywhere. High school postseason live on Central Illinois Sports.
Jersey's Bar and Grill is pleased to announce the upcoming opening of our 2nd location at 115 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. Coming this March, you will be able to find all your Jersey's favorites, signature drinks, craft beer selection, and locally sourced beef at 2 locations to better serve you. Jersey's Bar and Grill, your hometown sports bar.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Liberty takes their final Adams Fiber timeout of the contest. On the opposite side, Payson Seymour still has just 1 at their disposal as well as we get ready for the last 137 of this one. West Central easily defeats Greenview 68-18 tonight. West Central hosting their own regional coming up on Wednesday and Friday as well. They are the top seed. High pass, Reed Sparrow has to hustle it down, somehow able to fly and get it back in bounds. They'll lose the basketball though, and here comes Payson Seymour up with it. 123 as Tyler Dushinsky says, let's spread things out a little bit here on this Eagles court. Sparks with the basketball, up to Deeger, drives in against Edgar. They let him go all the way in, shot up no good. It's Boone with the rebound. Boone misses the shot. Loose ball. Barker comes up with it, gets bumped, and now Lane Barker is going to draw the foul. And I believe that's going to go against Reed Sparrow. Sparrow will draw the foul. That's going to be the 3rd of the quarter against Liberty. Barker has hit the deck hard here the past couple of times. The shoes will squeak as they clear up some perspiration from the floor. Phillips will go out to help with the towel as well. Dan Sparrow is going to grab Brody Klauser off the bench, the 5'8 sophomore guard here for Liberty. As Reed Sparrow's got 4 fouls now, maybe a little offense-defense here for Liberty with 1:03 left to go. Schwartz will inbound. They try to find Barker off the curl. Nothing there. They'll get it back into Sparks, and it's going to be a foul as Edgar is going to plow through Nick Boone and draw the foul. It'll be a turnover for Liberty. Fourth of the quarter for Edgar, his third. Sparrow will come back in. And they'll clear up some more sweat off the floor here. Nick Boone held his ground. Edgar went right through him. Schwartz looking for somebody to get it to, gets it into Barker, and he'll get tapped from behind as Cramsey gets called for his hand in the cookie jar. Payson's going to the free throw line. Cramsey's first. And to the line steps Brody Deeker for two more. Payson Seymour shooting 10 of 14 from the charity stripe here tonight. And the announcer's jinx goes through as he misses the first. Deeker eyes up the second. 1 minute left to go here in regulation. Second one up, down through the net is good. 50-47. Liberty on the run with it. Into the hands of Sparrow. He'll fire up at three. That one's up and good. Reed Sparrow ties us back up at 50. 48 seconds left to go. What a fun game this has been tonight at Liberty. So glad you're joining us. 37 seconds left. Schwartz drives in, goes all the way up and good. Blake Schwartz gives Payson back the lead. 52-50. 30 seconds left to go. Huber. He'll pull it back out with 25 seconds left. Liberty is out of timeouts in the contest. Cramsey to Huber. Over to Sparrow. He'll fire one up. That one in and out of the mark, no good. Schwartz will come up with the rebound. 10 seconds left to go. Liberty was hoping for somehow a quick turnover. Instead, there will be a foul, and Schwartz will go to the line with the opportunity. Payson Seymour will take the timeout. We'll take it too. We're right back with you here in 30 seconds.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Both teams out of timeouts now. As Schwartz is going to go to the free throw line with an opportunity to maybe ice this one out here for Liberty. Oh, correction. That is the Payson Seymour's going to take it out of bounds. What do we know what we're talking about up here? And we're going to get a foul now, as Dushinsky had got the timeout in prior to any call before that last play. So the foul now will go against Schutte. It'll be his first as Deeker makes his way to the free throw line. 1 of 2 in the last try for Brody Deeker. First one is up, in and out of the rim, no good. Little sign of life here for Liberty. Neither team has a timeout left. We're going to play on after this shot. Second one up, and also no good. Liberty's got a chance. Cramsey with it, 3 seconds, 2, somebody's going to get off it. Sparrow from half court, off the glass and no good, and Payson holds on to survive. A 52-50 winner over Liberty here at the Eagles' Nest. Payson will advance to play Jacksonville route coming up on Wednesday at Griggsville. As we have reached the Logan Agri-Service post-game show. We'll step aside and get you the final numbers on this one. Don't go anywhere. It's IHSA postseason basketball coming your way here on Central Illinois Sports.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Gobble gobble! I'm Casey French with Cascom. Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and your house is going to be full of family, including in-laws and kids. You might just become the turkey if your Wi-Fi, or whatever the hip lingo the kids are calling it, isn't up to par. Call Cascom today and sign up for our gig services for only $99.95 a month for 6 months. Already a customer? Upgrade for only $109.95 a month. Dads who want the game as a side dish, you're welcome. Call today, 1-800-252-1799. And we thank you for trusting us with internet, cable, and phone all year long. Thank you from Cascom.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
We welcome you back here on the Logan Agri-Service post-game show as Payson survives after a last-second heave from Reeve. Sparrow falls just a little bit short. Payson Seymour wins 52-50 here over Liberty. Logan Agri-Service with locations in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris in Missouri. Give Ed and his talented team a call at 217-833-2375 for Logan Agri-Service. Final shooting on the night unofficially. Liberty 19 of 51 from the field, 5 of 21 from behind the arc, and 5 of 10 from the charity stripe. On the opposite side for Payson Seymour, 20 of 54 from the field, 6 of 16 from behind the arc, and 11 of 18 from the charity stripe. As they survive a heck of a flurry from Liberty late, they will move on most likely to play Jacksonville Route, who was facing Western earlier in the evening. We will presume that Jacksonville Route will likely come up the winner of that one. As the crowd starts to disperse here at the Eagles' Nest. We will step aside for one last break here on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. When we come back, we'll name our Derek Harris, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Player of the Game, and get you set for Wednesday night. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the IHSA postseason here live on Central Illinois Sports.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome you back here on the Logan Agri-Service post-game show. Time to name our player of the game, brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris proudly sponsors the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. He hit early, he hit often, and he hit enough to give Payson Seymour the win tonight. The leading scorer in the contest, Lane Barker, is our player of the game, firing on all cylinders tonight and allowing Blake Schwartz to kind of play just a little bit off the ball a little bit tonight and not have to be that main scorer that Payson Seymour looks for every contest. They will advance on to play Jacksonville, who is leading by 26 at halftime over Barry Western. Brown County defeated Triopia by 20. It is still halftime in Edinburgh, as Edinburgh up by less than 10 over the Tornadoes in that one. For Payson Seymour, they'll have a big challenge. They lost to Jacksonville Route in early January after the turn of the year by 9, 69-60, in a good contest over at the Route Dome. It'll be a neutral site coming up on Wednesday against the talented Rockets. For Liberty, they finish up their season at 17-13, but this young Eagles team is not going anywhere. There is a lot of talent coming up on this squad here over the next few years. They will be a tough out and a fun watch as they move on, many of them, to their junior seasons. We bid Captain Jack Sparrow a fond farewell. He has been quite the fighter and quite the young man to watch here on the court. A bruiser, a hard worker, and they will miss him here next season in Liberty. Well, that wraps things up for us here on night number 1 of the postseason. We will be back Wednesday night from Griggsville. We hope you join us at the Nick, 6 and 7:30 for the regional semifinals. Coming up Friday at 7 will be the championship from Griggsville Perry. That wraps things up for my good friend Jack Weedholder running the camera tonight. I'm Brian Shoemaker. So glad you all joined us here tonight. Come back with us on Wednesday. It's more boys basketball postseason coming up your way on Central Illinois Sports.